Space Jam 2 was the worst fucking movie of 2021. I don't want to hear it. I'm not going to argue with nobody. I'm not debating no fucking body about it. It is legitimately, hands down, the worst fucking film of the year. I done seen people mention this Karen movie that BET for some fucking reason wanted to make, and they wanted to make it seem like, oh my god, white people are such a tear that some of them are spooky, and they wanted to add some fucking cinematic Get Out music to make it seem like a normal fucking day in the neighborhood is scary. Interactions with your white neighbors is scary for black people, so much so that a fucking TV network that is known for being an embarrassment for black people is going to sit here and act as if we are all supposed to be scared of some white woman that's just too fucking nosy. That movie, that featured film on a TV network is going to do better than Space Jam 2. I wasted 2 hours. You know what the crazy part is? Everybody that watched the movie before me, they said, don't watch it. But you know what? I say, fuck them. I'm not going to let all these negative thoughts ruin a good time. And I know it's somebody's going to sit there and say, oh, you hate it because you're trying to compare it to the first movie. Here's what you don't understand. The first movie was garbage too. The first movie was garbage, and now it's just this cult classic that's just another old film that people miss about the old days. It's still garbage. So, sound-wise, it's good. The music is good, even though people don't like R. Kelly anymore. The music is still good. I don't understand how that is the criticism. And for all the for all the people that's going to be like, the movie's for kids. You shouldn't really be concerned. What kid in 2021, in the age of all these weird little TikTok dances, knows anything about the Iron Giant or the Flintstones? Those motherfuckers were in that movie. You can even ask the question, how many of them know about Bugs Bunny? Because they don't know anything about that. They know about Peppa Pig. They know about these weird ass gay choirs that telling them that we're coming for your kids. But they don't know nothing about no old cartoons. That old nostalgic shit, that wasn't for no kids. That was for people like me. The decrepit, the old, the dead. I don't think I've mentioned it, but this is another episode of the Ren and Leon podcast where Ren is gone. Like Ren, come back. I need you. I can't stand this. Look at him. He's in a bandana. He's also drunk. Like he's sickening to me. Do you understand that people were concerned for you? Because because I uploaded the fucking rant I made where you were just sitting there like,
yeah, I seen that shit. I was like, because when I was on YouTube, I was just scrolling through. I see my fucking face. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Is that me?
Like, yeah, that's you. Who else is going to be?
Then I read the caption. I was like, all right. I didn't even watch the video. I already know what you was talking about. But other than that, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Derek Stewart at IBO. You can find me at exactly that, Derek Stewart, that IBO. Other than that, I want to talk about this movie. I actually liked it. Right?
No, I'm not done just railing this fucking movie today.
All right, go ahead, be rated. Go ahead, spit on it.
The pacing was bad. The pacing was bad. The sound was bad. The music was bad. They made LeBron James look like a dick for 3/4 of the whole fucking movie. Mm-hmm. Even when he's supposed to have this moment of, oh my God, I've been a bad father. He's still a bad fucking father at the end of this. This is how I rank all the characters. The security guard, Don Cheadle, his son, Bugs Bunny, the rest of the Toon Squad, the crowd that was in the basketball game, any other fucking characters you could pull up from whatever number to the end number. LeBron is dead last. And I know somebody gonna sit there and say, oh, you just hate LeBron. Oh, you hate him because he did something in the past. No. Put any basketball player in this movie with the same story. It's bad. There's no redeeming quality of this movie.
I don't know, bro. Like, I think if they would have stood Steph Curry in that same movie with the same thing, it honestly would have did better.
I don't think so. Because it's just that bad. And what make it worse, LeBron is playing LeBron. He's not even playing like some different character.
That
He's
is true.
playing himself,
Hmm.
and he sounds stiff. And I'm like, you don't usually sound like this. You usually sound like deep voice. Well, I'm LeBron, and
Well,
I play
well,
play for
honestly,
the Lakers.
yeah, like honestly,
It looked like
Mhm.
he forgot his lines, and they were like, LeBron, your lines is this, and he just said them like basketball fundamental. I'm like, huh? I just couldn't listen to him. And then another thing, and this I got two more things to say. The least important is, I don't know why, but like every 10 fucking minutes, the fucking camera would just zoom in on LeBron's face from different fucking angles. It'd just be, I'm not crazy. It would literally do that, especially during the basketball game. Because during the basketball game, they'd have the little back and forth between them, and it'd just be LeBron.
I'm doing when you're trying to catch a pass.
It's like, how am I supposed to be invested in this? And then, a spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't seen the movie. What fucking purpose was there to Bugs being
Deleted.
any... Right. The motherfucker said at the beginning of the movie, I'm a cartoon. I can survive anything. You already gave away the fact that he's going to die at some point. And then they made him annoying. How the fuck do you make Bugs Bunny, the most charismatic, captivating character in Warner Brothers, annoying? You make him this emotional little dick who's like, I want my friends back, and I'm gonna fuck up everything and ruin LeBron's chances just so I can get my family back. And yeah, you can understand that, he misses his friends, but it was executed in a way to make him seem like a dick. And my last thing to say before I just completely just give the mic to you, cartoon LeBron, his head looked like a bent, fucked up nut. Like, no. And I know it's a cartoon version. Animators work hard. I understand that. I'm not knocking the animators. It's really just what I saw. His head was like this, and then like from the forehead to the cheekbone is this. It's like you look like you belong in the fucking Proud Family movie with the nutheads. Like, no.
Nah,
but that's my overall thoughts on the movie. It fucking sucked. Derek, you claimed you liked the movie.
All right, so yes, I did like the movie because honestly, I took it for what it was. First, I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna talk about what I didn't like about it. So what I didn't like about it is because I think I came to the conclusion. I don't know if they have any black artists that work on LeBron, but white artists can't draw black people, bro. Like
here you go, complaining about race.
If you look at like Soul, right? If you've seen the movie Soul, if anybody's seen the movie Soul, it's the same. It's almost like the same feature. It's just the fact of the matter is that one is 2D and one is 3D. It's just for the fact of the matter they give him that little ass head and small ass eyes and like big lips and a big ass chin, right? And it just looked the same. That's one thing that was just like really off putting that like I already seen before. Like story wise. What I didn't like about it was the fact of the matter is that it was going too much back and forth because it wasn't decided if should I be on LeBron's side or I should be on his son's side. For us that LeBron, he's at the time of the movie he's the greatest basketball player at that time, right? But the fact of the matter is that the movie is him, right? We didn't come to see his said son, right?
Who the fuck we came here to see?
Exactly.
I didn't come here to see LeBron. I've seen LeBron live in a basketball game beat the piss out of basketball teams. I came here for Bugs, and they made Bugs annoying. That's who the fuck I came for.
I'm gonna get to that. So, and of course, the son was like, "Well, Dad, I want to play basketball. Let me do me." Said thing, but still in all, it's just for the fact of the matter is that it was really shoehorned in. I should say it was really shoehorned in. For the fact of the matter is that like LeBron is literally a multi-billionaire. If your son wants to do gaming, that's not a problem. He doesn't need to play basketball. So back to Bugs, he did like mess the whole plot of the movie up because spoiler alert, if y'all didn't see the movie, LeBron already had like a roster for it's like who he's gonna pick, and he did not involve anybody of the Toon Squad, right?
Because, if you're a fucking wise man and you're trying to play a basketball game in a
Yes.
fucking world full of mutants, superheroes, and cartoons, you're not going to pick the bunnies and the animals. You're going to go with the fucking aliens who can
Yes.
zap motherfuckers with their eyes.
Yes, yes. So the jokes is funny. Well, I'm gonna get to the other side. What I didn't like was the rap. Like that shit was like out of nowhere. It was really uncalled for.
You talk about Porky?
Yes.
Was that cultural appropriation?
Notorious P.I.G. Like,
shut the fuck up.
Like,
I should end this fucking video right now because you said that dumbass shit.
Like that was like really uncalled for because like people was talking about it, but I was like, I don't think it. I expected it for actually not to be that long or not even be during the ball game, but it was during the ball game at the highest point of the movie, like halftime or something like that. That was
what high point?
Huh?
What high point?
Well, I'm just saying it was just like in the middle of the movie, like Don Cheadle was like saying like a rhyme, but that's when I figured out, oh, this is where they about to come with the rap, and then it happened. I was like, see, this is where like they really lost me, other than that, it was just like too much all over the place. It was like all the universes wasn't like even though it was a Looney Tunes movie, like with Space Jam, like they still like Warner Brothers still should have used like more of his characters. They even put like Rick and Morty in there. Like
for no reason,
like just to give them Taz. Like I'm gonna be spoiler free. Like if you ain't got HBO Max, it's free on your movie.
What Taz? It was nothing. They literally had a random cameo for no reason. I would have rather the motherfucker pick up Rick and Morty.
Yeah,
at least Rick would have froze some of these motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like that's what the problem was, and then. I'll say one of the highest pet peeves was that they kept on teasing like the first movie. They kept on making callbacks like, oh, you remember the aliens from Space Jam 1? Well, they're here like, of course they're short because they're like at the top. And then of course like the Michael B. Jordan joke,
Derek, when I tell you like, okay, they're referencing the first movie. You got motherfuckers like Lola Bunny saying, oh, been there.
Yeah, been there, yeah.
And it's like, okay, cool. I can take the little subtle petty jabs. I shit you not.
Mm-hmm.
When they did the Michael B. Jordan tease, there had to have been like 21 minutes left in that fucking movie. I was just gonna turn the shit off because the setup of it was so fucking poorly handled.
Mm-hmm.
All you had to do was be like, hey guys, I found Michael Jordan, and then just show the motherfucker walking in with his shoes.
Mm-hmm.
And then do the funny little reveal. They already showed the motherfucker's silhouette before he even came in the room. And you look at that and you already know that's not Michael Jordan. That's not even his features. That's not even him in the dark. That's not even his ears. Because his fucking ears don't point up. All the fucking traction of his ears are in his earlobes and they go down. The motherfucker had hair in the fucking silhouette. I don't know if any of you know this about Michael Jordan. I know a bunch of you young whippersnappers don't understand this about the past, but Michael Jordan's been bald. He had a couple of his seasons where he played with hair, but he's been bald the majority of his basketball career and his later life. He's fatter now. So I don't understand how you could sit here and actually try to convince me with that scene that was Michael Jordan.
Yeah, and that was really just a waste of whatever millions of dollars of minutes they took to even make that scene because
they paid that nigga. They had to have paid him for that.
Yeah,
he wasted money for a weak joke that you executed even weaker.
Yeah, that's really the problem because honestly, I mean, if Leon is like up to it, like we could just go back and forth on like how we could redo the movie. But at the
No,
end of the
I'm
day,
not doing that.
that's
I'm not doing that. Fuck that. I'm gonna tell you why I'm not gonna fucking do that. The fucking movie is bad, no matter what. You wanna
no
know how I'm
matter.
gonna remake the fucking movie?
Yeah, go ahead.
Not making the fucking movie.
That is true. That
Because
is
what
true.
happened? Space Jam came out. People didn't like that shit when it first came out. It was only till years later that people